Oh, yeah! What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Killjoy Jake YouTube channel. My name is Paul. I'm the king of the rats. And today we're talking a little bit about Scream. Oh, what a situation it has become. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. What is up, everybody? How we doing? I see a bunch of wonderful people in the chat, including Catherine. What's up, Catherine? I love the profile picture. I dig it. Very nice ghost face mask. Dude, let me tell you what's gonna happen. The company is gonna start begging for Nev to come back. They already are. She's gonna say, I'll think about it. Then she's gonna see what they did to Melissa, and she's gonna say, F no. Catherine, I'm with you. I don't think it's happening, but who knows? You never know. What I will say, and this is going to be me being super boring for 2 seconds, but let's just not talk about politics on the stream today, okay? And I'm specifically talking geopolitics. Shit that's happening around the world that, yes, is affecting Scream 7. Obviously, that's not the biggest thing that's happening right now, but let's just not talk about that. Can we just refrain from the politics in the chat tonight? Let's just talk about Scream, the fictional story within it, and all of this crazy bullshit that's going on. We can talk about these things without talking about the political nature of it too. I'm just saying, it's possible. So I'm gonna get that out of the way now. Let's move on. That's all I'm gonna say. Catherine, I appreciate it. Thank you for being here, my friend. Thank you. JJ is saying, how is Spyglass going to afford Nev and Patrick if they couldn't afford Jenna? You know what? Is that why Jenna left? I don't know. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. I mean, it seems like they were going in a... How they're making it sound is that they were going in a different direction anyways. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's in Spyglass's best interest. I mean, look at Scream 6, dude. It didn't make a significant amount more than Scream 5 did, but usually, like, if we're looking at Halloween 2018 to Halloween Kills, there was a big drop-off. I mean, you know, one made $200 million, one made, well over 100 million. What did Halloween Kills make? Like 150 million, I want to say? Somewhere close to that. I think the big reason Scream 6 made more money than Scream 5 is because of Jenna Ortega. I mean, look, Wednesday blows up. It's super successful. All of her fans from there are now coming over to the Scream franchise. Pretty dumb decision to just not sign a contract with Jenna Ortega. I don't know. Kind of a weird situation, if I had to say so myself. Villain Killin' Dylan is saying they were wrong for firing Melissa from the project, but I am excited to see Sidney's return, and Mark from Scream 3, one of my favorites. You know, if that does happen, once again, I don't know if it's happening. I want it to. It seems like it's one of the only routes that they can really go now at this point, but I don't know if Nev Campbell is interested, which is something I'm very excited to talk with all you guys about getting into the stream. Will Nev Campbell want to come back after everything that's happened? Everything that's happened to her, too. It's not like she's not a victim in this situation either. Terry P is saying, Jake, that wasn't Addison Rae playing the lead in Thanksgiving. She was the lead's best friend. I don't know. She was the lead. But, you know, maybe you and I, Terry P, we agree that we didn't want her in the lead role, but that's okay. I think she did fine. Honestly, she did just fine. I don't know. I wasn't like blown away by her performance or anything. I think I said that in my review, but I don't know. A lot of TikTok people in this movie. I'm not against that, of course. You know, that's cool. People want to try their hand at acting. Go for it. But there's just a lot of moments in that movie where I'm just like, someone better in this role might have made this performance stick out a little more. But I loved Thanksgiving, though. It was so much fun. If you haven't seen it yet and you're a Scream fan especially, oh my God, check it out. Scream fans will dig that one for sure. Mastermind Killer is saying, hello all, long time since I've been here. Well, welcome. So messed up with all that last week's Scream 7 news. I know, man. I know. Mastermind Killer, thanks for being here, dude. We're here to vent tonight. We're here to vent about all this crazy shit. And hopefully our favorite horror franchise can get back on its fucking legs again at some point. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm at such a loss for words when it comes to all this crazy shit. It's insane. James Leclerc sporting a Resident Evil 4 profile picture. I dig it. Maybe we can pick up where Scream 4 left off, like a prequel to 5. It could work, maybe bring in Judy for flashbacks with Dewey. You know, what wouldn't work about that, James, is there's a line in Scream 5 where Melissa Barrera talks about how the last time this happened was Scream 4. was 2011 is how she words it. I don't, you'd be retconning that. I don't know if people would be into that. I'm fine with doing a 7 though, which focuses on Sidney and her family. I just don't want another movie that takes place in Woodsboro where it's the same 3 people again. I've seen that movie. You know what I mean? I think that's what I'm thinking about when I hear this. I would love to see Dewey again, which would be cool. I love Dewey, but my man is gone. My man is gone, unfortunately. But James, thank you so much for being here, dude. I really do appreciate you. And I love your profile picture. Scott Walker saying, hi, Jack. That's me, Jack. How's it going, my friend? I'm very happy that she and Patrick are returning. It's not confirmed yet, Scott, but maybe. Let's hope Stu returns. Why is the Stu house the most popular location in the Scream franchise? It's a sick house, first and foremost. Like, I would do anything to live there. Like, even if it wasn't featured in Scream, I would love to live in that house. It is gorgeous. It is an immaculate house. But most popular location, I would definitely agree with that. I don't know. I mean, it's the location of now 2 of the third acts. So I would say that's probably a big part of it. Stu is also a fan favorite Ghostface. Scott, I'm sure he's your favorite. You talk about him a lot, so. And hopefully Nev and Patrick, they come back for whatever happens next with this franchise. Who knows? It would be cool, but like I said, I don't know if it's happening or not. We'll just have to see. Who have I not said hello to? Ethan the GOAT. What's up, Ethan? How you doing, man? Jake, what up? Off topic, but that Hunger Games movie was amazing. You need to see it. I got to check it out. I heard some things about them like using AI. I gotta do my research on that one. So I don't know if I'm gonna see it or not, but depending on their use of AI, if maybe it's just a CGI thing, I don't know. I heard some things in passing about it. I don't know if I want to support it or not yet. Not quite yet. I'm not sure yet, Ethan, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I got to look into it though. Jason Carpenter, what's up, dog? How's it going? It's been a rough week. Yes, it has, man. Yes, it has. Hopefully we get some good news soon on whatever happens with Scream 7, but who knows? Who knows, my friend? Connie Cleary's here. Hello. Thanks for being here. Bloody Mary, what's up? What's up, Jake? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I did. I got to see my family, which I don't usually do. So it was very nice. I got to see my family. I got a little bit of a sickness, unfortunately, which is why my voice sounds weird, but I'm working on it. Thanks for being here, though, my friend. I appreciate you. Fallon Vamp, thanks for being a channel member. Howdy, hey. What's up? James River CFC Reviews is saying, hey, Jake, hope you're doing all right. Oh, okay. I saw the period. I got confused. I hope you're doing all right, man. Be interesting to start. Look at me just pulling shit apart. Start discussing what you think about what's going to happen next for Scream 7. I think if it moves forward with Spyglass, we have a low shot of it actually being something decent. That's where my mind is right now. You know, I see a lot of people saying, like, let's boycott Scream 7. Let's shut this thing down. I'm going to follow the updates with it is where I'm at with it right now. I'm very disappointed with decisions that have been made. I don't think they were in their best interest, if I'm going to be completely honest. But I think with where we go next, we have to follow the updates. We have to see what happens. Maybe shit gets corrected. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe a different studio gets their hands on this. I don't know. It's going to be just complete insanity until we actually get the movie in theaters, until we get a release date, a casting announcement. I plan on following the updates, and hopefully something positive comes from all of this, but so far it's been nothing but a disaster. But thanks for being here, dog. I appreciate it, James. I don't mean to sound so doom and gloom, but I don't know. I remember being so excited, like with my Scream 7 updates. I'm like, they can do anything. Like just a month ago, I'm like, they have so many opportunities now with the things that have been set up past 6. Now I don't know. Now they are pigeonholed to like one thing. I don't know what else they could possibly do, man. If they don't get Neve Campbell back, they're totally screwed. Like, man, they're shooting themselves in the foot is what I'm seeing. AJ, what's up, dog? How's it going? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you. Fallon Vamp saying, first they screwed Nev, now Melissa. Wes Craven would be so pissed that they're acting like this. I wonder what Wes would think about all this. I don't know. I would love to see Wes Craven's Scream 5 and 6 too. What that would have ended up being. Would have been sick. I bet that timeline is pretty cool. Big Baby Show or Leo Productions. I don't know what's up with that profile picture, but I dig it. Bruh. I know, man. Bruh. Kyle Israel is saying, look, one positive can be less survivors in Scream 7, which was the only common issue across the board with Scream 6. You know what, Kyle? I just appreciate you finding a silver lining. I really do. I appreciate the positivity. You gotta look for these things in situations like this. So, Kyle, I love the positivity, man. Keep it coming. Keep the positivity around. Because this might be a dark stream. You never know. Ty Lee is here. What's up, Ty? I was saying a new Nightmare Scream movie seems a lot better nowadays. Yeah, it does. Oh, it seems a lot more sexy these days than it did a couple of months ago. I have always been down for new Nightmare Scream. I think that would be so much fun, very fitting. It's so meta, it hurts a little bit because Wes Craven approached a different film in one of his other franchises that way. Evan the movie guy, thank you, 131 million that Halloween Kills made. So I was close, 150 million, whatever. But, Halloween 2018, going back to that point I was making, Halloween 2018 makes like over 200 million. Halloween Kills 131 million. That's a drop off. It's a bit of a drop off too. You can blame that on the pandemic, whatever, quality of the movie, whatever. But for me, it's just because it's the sequel. It's not the big return now anymore, which Scream 5 was the big return. You would think that would have made more money than 6, but 6 ended up making more money simply because I think simply because Jenna Ortega was so big with Wednesday, and so many other factors went into that movie that the cast was maybe even more exciting than the previous film. I don't know. It's tough to say. Of course, Scream coming back was a big deal in 2022, but I think Scream 6 was maybe even more exciting for some people. Honestly, I was worried going into Scream 5. There was a level of I don't know. New people, is this gonna work? And then I saw 5. I'm like, okay, this is pretty sick. Saw 6. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, this is pretty sweet. So I think that because our nerves were qualmed by the time 5 came out, at least the majority response to the film, I think that's why more people were excited about 6 versus 5, but that's just my thoughts. I think this is a tougher franchise to get right than others out there. That's just my thoughts on it, though, of course. We got a lot of wonderful people in here, though, and I really do appreciate all of you guys hanging out with me tonight. But I do want to get to some of these crazier shits coming down the line. Lighting Ghost has been a member for 10 months. Thank you so much, my dude. At least we have Maxine to look forward to. Yes, we do. I'm very excited for that. Can't wait for Maxine. I wish we had a release date. I think that's my only thing, Lighting Ghost. I've been hearing spring of next year, but nothing yet. I think if it is coming out in spring, we should be getting something next month, like in December, some kind of full-on trailer, actual images from it, not just like leaked shit. Hopefully we get something soon, man. I'm very excited for it, though. Ty West killed it with those first 2 entries, both Pearl and X. I cannot wait for Maxine, dude. It's gonna be great. Very excited for it. Michael Mins is with us. What's up, Michael? Off topic, but Thanksgiving kicked some violent and funny ass. Great film. It was hilarious and it was violent, man. It was a great mix. I missed Eli Roth doing horror, man. I hope he does another one. Michael, I'm so glad you enjoyed it, dude, and thanks for being a Killjoy cult member. I love your profile picture, too. The Scream mixed with Scream. Fuck yeah. Meta on top of meta. We love it. Bobby is saying, Jake, what's up, my guy? Chillin', killin'. True. You know what's up. Thanks for being here, Bobby. Appreciate you. Sarah Campbell's with us tonight as well. What's up, Sarah? How's it going? The queen herself. What's up? Perry. Yo. Yes. I feel it. Kimberly's with us too. Hi. Hey. Yo. Rocky Balboa, the celebrity. Damn. Got Rocky Balboa in this shit. It's fucking awesome. Brian Shiflett. I like it. What's up, dog? How you doing? What's up, Brian? Welcome in. My chunky Jordy, words are too hard for me tonight, is saying, sorry, but I want Nev to say no. I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you. I want Nev back. I would love to see a movie with her in the focal point. The focal point. I don't know why that was so tough for me to say as well, but her and Mark Kincaid, that would be an awesome that would be a killer Scream movie. You're doing something new with an older character, and that's the big thing that I want from a Sidney focused movie. I don't want them to do Scream 4 again. You know what I mean? Where it's Sidney, she's coming back to Woodsboro, she's visiting everybody for whatever reason, that's not what I want. If we're going to tell another Sidney story, we have it set up with what's already been set up. in 5 and 6, she has a family to defend now. That's got to be the focal point of a new Sidney movie. Otherwise, I just wouldn't be interested. And in terms of everything going on behind the scenes, that's a good reason enough for Nev to say no to a future project, and then maybe someone else takes the reins on it. I would love to see a Christopher Landon helmed Scream movie though, but maybe not so much from Spyglass anymore. So I'm with you, my chunky Jordy. Let's see what happens. Once again, let's follow the updates and see what ends up happening. But you'll never know. Break Ops is throwing $5 out there. Thank you so much, my dude. I love the hair. Can I just say that? I have I still, in my 25 years of life, have not figured out what to do with this. You clearly haven't figured out. I gotta be taking notes. Break Ops is saying if Scream 7 is a straight Sidney story, will you be fine with that? Nev, Courtney, Hayden could finish this franchise, and how cool that would be for fans of 1 through 4. I'm down for it. I just, once again, I don't want them to do something that's, I don't want them to bring back this character in a disrespectful way, right? Like, if we bring back Nev Campbell and she's the focal point, and then it's just this same old story about stuff we've already seen in previous movies, I'm so gonna be disinterested in that, and that would suck, man. I mean, what makes Screams 5 and 6 so much fun is that we are telling different stories. Sure, are we, paying respect to the past? Yes, absolutely, we are. And there are times that some people would argue is too close to past installments. But I find so much nuance and so much fun with a lot of these new characters that we didn't get in Screams 1 through 4. And that's what I love about Screams 5 and 6. They brought something new to the table. I just don't want them to do Scream 2 again, Scream 3 again, Scream 4 again. I have those movies on my shelf and I love them. I don't need another one, I want them to do something else. I want them to try something new with every entry. And that's what I'm hoping for from this next one. Because I'm into it. I'm so down for, I'm down for what you're pitching right now. But it's got to make sense. It's got to be a story worth telling. Otherwise, why are we doing it? When you have new characters, it's a lot easier to tell an important story that can build upon the past and all that, and that's what I loved so much about 5 and 6. It was a nice evolution from those movies. But if we're going to go back to older characters, which I think we have this reason, you got to have a reason to do it. Sidney protecting her family is like the one Sidney story we can still tell. I'm here for it. Let's make that happen, Break Ops. Thank you for the $5, man. I really do appreciate it. I just find it disrespectful if you're just going to bring back this character just because it would put butts in seats. And that's disrespectful to the franchise and the character itself if they just did that for Nev Campbell. I don't know. I don't think Nev would be interested in telling that story either, but I don't speak for her, obviously. I'm curious what her decision will be with all of this. We'll just have to see. Just have to wait it out and check it out. Oh my God, someone else suffering this freezing cold here in Ohio. What's up, JT? How you doing, man? It's freezing here, and the cold temperatures got me more excited to watch It Follows, the sequel They Follow. Very excited for that. More than Scream 7. I'm kind of with you now. It was the most Midwest movie ever made. Yes, and it looks so Midwest, dude. I mean, they filmed it in Detroit. It's got a lot. The fucking sound. Soundtrack for that movie is kick-ass. Score, whatever you want to call it. I just love It Follows. It's one of my favorite horror movies ever. And in a lot of ways, it is kind of it's kind of making fun of the slasher genre in a weird, in a very awkward and unique way. But I love it. I love It Follows so much. It's such a good movie. Can't wait for the sequel. I don't feel like it needs a sequel, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it nonetheless. Get Disaster Piece to do the music, get a good cast, just like the first one, and it can work. Hell yeah. I'm all about it, JT. Thanks for being here, dog. Appreciate you. James Rivers CFC Reviews is throwing $2 out there. Thank you so much, James. I appreciate that support. Thank you. Hollywood Guys also throwing some cash out there. Really appreciate the support, man. You guys are all awesome. Appreciate you all. Thank you. With the turmoil of the new Scream coming out, do you see them doing a new Nightmare route or retelling or like a reboot? And is Nev confirmed yet? So yeah, just to clarify, no, Nev Campbell is not confirmed to be a part of this project. Neither is Patrick Dempsey. We actually don't have any casting information as of right now. There's a lot of people who are like, oh, okay, yeah, probably, Melissa Barrera is probably coming back. We're probably going to have the Core 4 back. Now I don't know. I couldn't tell, like the Meeks Martin twins, like, are they coming back? Probably not. But yeah, I could see them doing like a new Nightmare route, which I think would make more sense. If they tried to do something that continues off of 6, that would just be weird now at this point. Like, why is Sam not there? If you're doing something that affected the story then, I honestly think that route would make the most sense if they make a new, if they are still making a new one and that still ends up happening, I wouldn't be against that. Bring the original cast back. It would be fun, and it would be just it would be a shout out to the past, I think, is what a lot of people would dig about that. I personally wouldn't be against that. I know some people want to see the story continued, which I do too. Don't get me wrong. But if they announced that they were doing this, I'd be like, okay, cool. Yeah, fuck it. This will be a fun little movie. Why not? We get to see all the original cast come back, which I know a lot of people want to see. I wouldn't be against that at all. But I do think that there's another Sidney movie out there where it's her defending her family from a new ghost face, and some other people from the past could show up or whatever, but just make the killer something different too. That's another thing. You guys have heard me say that way too much though. But I'm not against New Nightmare Scream, man. It could be fun. Hollywood Guy, thank you for the $5 though, man. Once again, really appreciate that support. What's up, Madison? How's it going? Playing MW3 here in a little bit. The zombies on Modern Warfare 3 is so much fun. If you guys haven't played that, holy shit. I haven't been I really have not liked the newer zombies in Call of Duty games, but oh my God, the Modern Warfare 3 zombies, so much fun. Couldn't recommend it more. Not sponsored. Isn't it weird that I have to say that? Call of Duty could come after me. They probably won't. But I have to make sure to say that, which is kind of whack. Kind of whack. Robert is saying everyone keeps saying Jenna's leaving was completely unrelated, but it's hard for me to agree when she announced it less than 24 hours after the firing of her girl. Seems like strange timing. I'm with you, dude. All this news came out back to back to back. Something's going on behind the scenes. Obviously, nothing's confirmed. Once again, I have to keep saying that too. Or people are going to be like, well, Killjoy Jake said, and no. None of that is confirmed that Jenna left for that reason. All we know is that she's not involved with Scream 7. And there was apparently there was talks before the writers and actors strike that she was not going to be in it. Look, I don't know if I believe that or not. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Who knows what's going on, but Demonics, I like the way you spell that. No return for Nev in Scream 7. Nothing's confirmed yet. I don't know, but I would, if I had to guess, she's probably not coming back. Just because, this same studio has screwed her over before, not even a year ago. Well, a year ago. And now all of this is happening. I don't know. Something tells me she won't be interested, but you never know. You never know how people are going to react to this kind of stuff. James is saying, I wouldn't mind Scream 7 getting the axe now, TBH. I just would like to see another studio approach it. I mean, it's not Radio Silence doing these movies anymore. It's Christopher Landon. Why not have and I know some people are going to hear this and be like, Jake, that's ridiculous. Absolutely not. Why not have Blumhouse do it with Christopher Landon directing? And I know Blumhouse has made some weird movies lately. I'm with you. Trust me, I'm with you guys on that. The majority of their releases this year were beyond disappointing. But I really think them approaching a Scream film with Christopher Landon in charge of it, Kevin Williamson executive producing too. He's got to have some kind of creative say in it. I really think it could be good. I would not be against that studio taking on Scream. I really think they could do it, especially if they have the right people in the creative positions. Any movie is going to be bad if you just choose the wrong people. Christopher Landon will do a great job with the Sidney story though. And I think it would be fantastic. Going to another studio would suggest that it's also going to have a different direction than the previous two films, which I think at this point, Scream 7 needs more than ever. We can't make a continuation to 6 at this point. After firing both of the leads, it's just not going to happen. Trust me, that pains me just as much as some of you probably out there too. I would love another movie that follows Sam in the core 4, but I just don't think that's a possibility now. James, thank you so much for the support though, man. I really do appreciate it. Who knows? Who knows what happens, dude? Shit's crazy. What if Kincaid turns into an undercover ghost face from Scream 3? Thanksgiving. Shh, we can't say nothing, Bobby. Also, they could totally say that that's what caused Scream 3 was filmed, as if there were, so you could say that's how there were two killers in Scream 3. I don't know if I would want that to be revealed about Kincaid though. That would make me kind of sad for Sidney. I kind of like that she has her happy ending in a weird way, even if that's potentially being threatened in a new movie. I feel like Kincaid's got to be a rock, but you might be able to make him a red herring in the film, kind of throw a little misdirection out there. That could be fun. Something where it's how is he in this place at the same time? Are you lying to me? You know, like maybe the ghost face coming and threatening her family is making Sidney all paranoid and maybe not trusting her loved ones in these dire times. Fear does some crazy shit to people, man. That could be a fun thing to play around with. The Undead Society is saying, Killjoy Jake, there is one question I need to know for Scream 7 with Sidney. Are Kirby and Sidney cool with each other since the whole killing spree with Jill and Charlie? You know, that's a great question, and that would be a great thing to explore in a movie that's focused on Sidney. And it would make sense for Kirby to be there, right? I mean, she literally goes after Ghostface killers as part of, you know, her job at the FBI. I would be that wouldn't be like so outlandish to me. That would make a lot of sense if they were to go that route. Sidney gets attacked, you know, and fights off Ghostface. Ghostface gets away. Kirby shows up. Gale is there, you know, to write a book about it. Kirby's there to try to solve the mystery. There's so much. There's so much they could do with that. So I'm into it. As much as I love the core four and would love another story with them, there's a lot that they can do with what's been set up in 5 and 6 with a Sidney focused story that would totally change the dynamic. Exactly what you're talking about too. What is Kirby and Sidney's relationship like? Like, do they talk? You know, after everything that happened in 4, like, have they spoken with each other? You could explore that now in this next film. We explored that a little bit with Kirby and Gale in 6. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Let's see some of that with Sidney and Kirby. What's their sitch? What's their situation all about? What's the relationship like with all these characters too? Mark Kincaid, for instance, like how has his job evolved since the last time we saw him in 3? Maybe Kirby and Mark Kincaid know each other too. That would be an interesting thing to explore. Could he be part of the FBI now too? You know, I mean, there's so many questions we could answer and build upon with these characters' pasts. We could make them something really interesting, I think. That'd be fun. Imagine J.K. Simmons in Scream 7. Could you see him as Ghostface? Like, that's literally just his character from Whiplash. Just that character, but Ghostface. That would be so much fun, Aaron. I'm into it. So sad about the Buckeyes. Yeah, it is. Don't get me started. OHIO, baby. Go Buckeyes, nonetheless. What's up, Jess? How's it going? Damn. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Scott Royston is here. What's up, Scott? How you doing? Welcome. Austin Daniels is saying, I'm not interested in seeing a Scream 7 made by Spyglass. Don't care if Sidney's back or not. I just hope Spyglass doesn't hold the franchise hostage while other companies want it. Dude, it's hard for me to disagree right now. You know, it really is hard for me to disagree. I hope that another company ends up getting it. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, though. You know? It's a tough situation right now, dude. It really is. But, you know, if they end up getting to the point where they can't hire anybody, they can't, you know, they don't, what can you do with a Scream film if you don't have Melissa Barrera or Sidney Prescott? You're going to have to just bring in brand new characters that are getting attacked by Ghostface. And who knows if that's going to work after all this bad press? I don't know. I mean, that would be their third and last option, the only route that they could go. What's that going to look like, you know? It's going to be the same thing with 5, you know? Like, I look at 5 and I think to myself, I'm so glad this worked, but it might not have in another universe. Starting off with brand new characters in a franchise that's, like, basically known for its, like, lovable characters. That was a risk. That they took with 5, and I think they were successful in the long run, but shit's crazy nonetheless, dude. Shit's crazy. Break Ops is throwing $5 out there. Thank you so much, my dude. I really appreciate you. I feel now there's a 75% chance we are getting a new cast, high school, holy shit, you read my mind. A new cast of high school friend group with 7, Sam and Tara are gone. Who would be your cast picks? I mean, honestly, there's a lot of great choices of actors and actresses out there, you know, like younger actors and actresses that could play in a brand new Scream movie. They'd be, get some popular people in there. I'm not against that route either, but it's always going to be a risk with a Scream movie if you're going to start off with brand new characters again. I look at like the Scream TV series, and a lot of the reasons why that show doesn't work for me. And hang on, before I even talk more about that, so many people have said to me, I just don't get why you don't like the show. It's got like some gruesome kills and some pretty decent Ghostface reveals. Like, why don't you like the show? And for me, it's the characters. Like, I love when Ghostface scores some gross fucking kills, man. Like Scream 4 and Scream 6 especially have some like really gnarly kills in them. But it would mean nothing to me if the characters weren't also well, like built up well, just like how they are in the movies, man. I mean, that's so important to a Scream movie, in my opinion, to have good characters, because that's something that the Scream stands out from its competitors for that reason. They have good characters that some of them have even been in all 6 movies. Only one of them, but that's still better than Friday the 13th. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. Jason's hardly even in all 6 of them. He's got a little jump scare at the end. Fight me. But point being, I wouldn't be against this, but you got to get the right people. You got to get the right people, man. And I mean, Jenna Ortega not wanting to do it, that doesn't bode well for new people who might want to come aboard. They might just be getting whoever for a Scream film, and that's where shit goes wrong, man. Got to get good people. I will say, though, if there's one person I could cast in a Scream movie specifically, not the show, Keke Palmer. Oh my God. What the saving grace of season 3 of the TV show is Keke Palmer, in my opinion. She is so entertaining to watch. Put her in a Scream movie. A movie. Make that happen. That's my number one casting choice for someone to be in a Scream film that isn't already in one, technically. Get Keke Palmer in one of these bad boys. That would be so cool. But Break Ops, thank you for the $5, my friend. I really do appreciate you. Let's hope some good shit happens. Let's hope something good happens. God damn. I should stream some zombies. I really should. I've been thinking about like streaming games again at some point. I'm just not very good at it. I might make some videos. Madison, I might actually record tonight and like edit a video of that later on. But I'm thinking about streaming games or something on my second channel. I don't know, man. YouTube is so weird. YouTube is weird and hard. I'm not going to say just like me. That sounds gross. Scott Royston is throwing 5 Killjoy Jake memberships out there. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate you. Who got them bad boys, though? I'm so curious. That went out to Mike42, Austin Daniels, Madison got one, Rocky Balboa, and Emmanuel Campbell. Holy shit, thank you guys so much. Welcome to the Killjoy cult. Drink up on the Kool-Aid. It's delicious, and nothing else is in it. Anyways, let's keep going. Thank you so much again, Scott. I really do appreciate you. Thanks for the support, dude. Thank you. Jordan Talks Film is here. Yo, man. What's up? Toby would have been wild. Oh, Tobey Maguire in a Scream film? Oh my God. Could you see him being somebody's dad? That would be great. Oh my God, that'd be so funny. I could be into it. I could totally get into that. I really am trying to think of like some younger people that could be in like a new movie, though. You know, if we're entertaining that route. Like maybe like a Sidney Sweeney. I don't know too many people, man. I'm gonna be totally honest. I too many people off the top of my head. Keke Palmer, Sidney Sweeney. Those are my first 2. You know what? Tobey Maguire's in there too. Fuck it, those 3. Michael Parton has been a member for 17 months. Oh my God, Michael! Thank you so much for your support, my friend. Saying, Jake, do you think a Thanksgiving 2 could happen? I say yeah, absolutely. I don't want to say how, but they might have teased that at the end of the last film. Ooh. Got to see Thanksgiving in the theaters, though, if you got to know what I'm talking about. Check that one out, though. It's badass. And yes, I totally think they could do another one. Another whodunit, someone else behind the mask for a totally different reason. Why not? I could see it happening. Hollywood guy, real quick before I get to that. Perry Moberg is saying, sell Scream to A24. Shit. You know, A24, they have announced that they're trying to venture into more like popular IPs and all that. They're doing Crystal Lake, for instance, one of the bigger things that they're known for. I'm totally down for that. A24's Scream would be wild to me. Once again, I still think Christopher Landon should do the next one, whoever ends up doing it, but that would be sweet. Is it realistic that Spyglass is going to sell the rights? I don't know, man, but enough bad press can do some crazy shit, man. That's all I'm saying. Hollywood guys throwing $5 out there saying, Jake, was the it moment. What? Was the it moment that made you like the original Scream? Oh, what was what was the moment in that film that made you love it? I loved the opening scene, don't get me wrong. That was fantastic, super well executed from start to finish. That's probably the most brutal scene in the whole movie, too. I remember being so blown away by that, but the fact that we cut from that, what you're assuming is to be such a focal point of the movie, immediately to just a random person like Sidney Prescott, who is at that point in time, just a random character. You immediately are thrown into a different situation. You're just like, what? What is going on? What is even happening? It's almost like that scene in Barbarian where like the first 20 minutes is like its own thing, and then we're like in California, and you're like, what? It gives me that same like explosive what the fuck feeling, and I love it. I really love that scene. I don't know. The character work I thought was so phenomenal, and I really liked the reveal. The first time I saw it, I knew who the killers were, but like you watch that movie from an objective standpoint. Thinking like, this is the first time I'm watching it. What am I thinking about? I'm thinking that Billy Loomis is the killer, and that's it. I'm not thinking that it's about Sidney's mom, or I'm not thinking that he's the killer's gonna have an accomplice. There's nothing to lead you down that path, and I love that. I really love that about the original Scream. It keeps you guessing by making part of its twist so obvious that that's all you're thinking about. It's a genius way to keep your focus on one thing while all these other things are happening in the background. It's a brilliant movie, man. I love it so much. It's one of my favorites of all time. But Hollywood Guy, thank you so much for the $5, man. I really do appreciate it. It's those little details, too. It's those little things about that original Scream that make it so brilliant. I don't know. Something really special about that movie. Brittany Woodruff is with us. What's up, Brittany? How's it going? Howdy, hey, howdy, hey. How you feeling about Scream 7? Are you freaking out like the rest of us? Holy shit, I know I am. I'm curious, though. Mentor. What's up, Mentor? How's it going? Saying, hey, do you think that the core 4 should come back for Scream 8? I'm into it, dude. I'm so into it. I'm so down for the core 4 coming back. I wish that was a possibility now, but it doesn't seem likely. You can't have Melissa Barrera. If you don't have her, you don't have Jenna Ortega. Why are the Meeks Martin twins going to be there at this point? Like, why would they be there, but the others not? I'm not going to take them coming in and just being like, oh, the Carpenter sisters are hiding somewhere. That doesn't work. No. That works with Sidney. That does not work with the Carpenter sisters, man. Just like in Scream 6, Scream 7 would have to have the same approach where the Ghostface is, coming after them. They're trapped in the city or wherever they are. It's just not going to work. It's not going to work. You can't have them in the movie without the rest of the characters. And that's the troublesome part. If the core 4 is there, they all got to be there. You can't just have 2 people. We made that so clear in the last movie, man. It would be really tough to actually see that happen. Barbarian was too weird of a film. I love weird though, man. I don't like when movies are so cookie cutter, and what's great about Barbarian is it never stops being weird the whole time. It's constantly throwing you down different loops and all that. I don't know. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Jess became a member. Thank you so much, Jess. I appreciate it. Thanks for supporting my weird little disgusting corner of YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you. Breakoffs, I agree. Sydney Sweeney in a Scream opening kill, that would be great. Oh yeah, 100%. Should be a great opening scene, 100%, dude. Scott saying, you're welcome, Jake. Love you, little bra. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thanks for the support as always, dog. Michael Parton is saying, I absolutely adore Friday the 13th, the original. For many people, it's about favoritism, but I always support originality, and for Victor Miller to come up with a concept that's really mean and scary as fuck is platinum. It's a really fun movie, man. They have, I will say they have totally admitted to the fact that they ripped off Halloween, but I think they did it in their own original way. That feels really fun. And that's what I love about that original Friday. I do some of those sequels though, man. Oh God, I love them. God, I love them so much. I got to rewatch some of those movies, man. How long has it been? How long has it been since all of us have watched the Friday the 13th films? I bought this box set over here and I watched like one movie from it and I have not done a rewatch. I'm kind of like, what the hell? What am I doing with my life? I don't know. God, I want a new Friday the 13th so bad. So bad. Bread, period. That's it. Just the bread is here. Making that so fucking clear. I love it, Bread. Saying, my hopes for Scream 7 was Tara would snap and go Ghostface, taking vengeance on Sam for coming into her life and making a mess of everything. Whoo! Damn! That's some shit we gotta unpack with Tara then. Oh my God. That's brutal. That's brutal. They just did so much character building with Tara. Now she's like, I'm gonna kill my sister instead. That's brutal, Bread. That's the dark timeline right there. I wanted to see something where one of the Carpenter sisters goes dark. I'm not gonna lie, I did want to see something like that, but I guess it's not happening anymore, Bread. I guess it's not. Oh my God. Hopefully we'll see something, Bread. Jason Dyer's throwing $5 out there. Thank you so much, my friend. Saying, Halloween ends, I know how to ruin a trilogy. Scream 7, hold my beer. Love the channel, my friend. Alligator rules and Stu lives. Jason, I always appreciate you dropping in the chats, man. Thank you so much. Shit. What a way to put it. What a way to put it. Seriously. Oh my God. Jason, I'm so scared. I'm so scared about what's coming next, but I hope we get something good. I hope we get something that's decent, worth watching. Not something that's just a piece of shit that we're all gonna boycott. But you never know. You never know with movies, and that's the most exciting thing about all of them. They're absolutely a gamble every time, especially with sequels to some of your favorite horror movies. So yeah, Jason, I couldn't have said it better myself. And also Alligator from 1980. If you've never seen it, me and Jason's favorite B movie is absolutely Alligator from 1980. Go check it out. It is a great time. You know what? If you liked Thanksgiving, you'll love Alligator. It is that same kind of like dark humor, but also so violent and brutal at the same time. It's those things coming together that I love so much about that movie. So check it out. Alligator's great. It's so good. Jason, thanks for the $5, man. Such a good movie. Oh, so underrated. Jess is saying, don't understand any of what you're talking about, but happy to support. Jess, I appreciate it so much. What we are talking about, I don't know, maybe you're a little curious. I'll throw it out there. Melissa Barrera, the star of Screams 5 and 6, got fired for posting some stuff on her Instagram. It's very controversial. Some people are like, I don't know about that. Some people are like, oh, that was the right thing to do to fire her. I'm not gonna express any opinion about that, but it does put the Scream franchise in a bit of a fucked up place by not having their lead for the next movie. And it has a lot of fans wondering what the fuck is gonna happen next without her. And the character that plays Sidney, who's the star of Screams 1 through 4, she might not want to come back either because the same studio screwed her over like a year ago. So, man, it's a weird time to be a Scream fan, let me tell you. BJ Paulin is talking about some rumors here. What are your thoughts on the rumor that Scream 7 killers were going to be Christina and Leslie Mocker? I mean, these are things that a lot of people have been talking about for a while. I don't know. I see it as rumors still. Is that confirmed 100%? I don't know. I think it's I think it would be so easy to write a Scream 7 where the mom was the killer and, the sister from 5. I don't know. I don't think that's true personally. If it is, that's crazy. But I hope it's not. I hope that's not true and that's not the idea that they're deciding to build off of for 8. That would be a bad movie to me. I'm just gonna be honest. Diego is throwing 1,000 CLP out there. I don't really know what that is, but Diego, I appreciate it, man. My dumb American brain, unfortunately, has no idea what that means, but I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. How do you feel about a Kirby-centered Scream? I'm very much so into it. I could be down for that. That's another thing I've seen people pitching. Is that maybe Kirby could be the focal point, her going after other ghost faces. I'm down for that. She's this FBI agent that hunts ghost faces online through that Reddit thread or whatever. Sure. Fuck it. Like, that sounds fun. I'm so into it. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really do appreciate it. Let's run it. Let's see Hayden Panettiere helm a Scream film, dude. She's awesome. Let's see it. Okay, can I just say, there's two things I want to say about the chat right now. So much praise for Alligator. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Watch Alligator. It's so good. And also, my friend Marcus is in the chat right now. What's up, dude? I shot him 6 times. No way, man. Marcus, if you want to come on stream right now, you are so welcome. I hope you know that. I seriously, I miss talking to you, my friend. I don't know if you're still posted on YouTube or not, but it's wonderful to see your face here dude. So if you want to come on, just put it in the chat. I'll send you an email or something. Seriously. You're welcome anytime, dude. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Madison is saying we got to go see Thanksgiving or the Hunger Games soon because I have a free... Oh, shit. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Oh, we're doing it. You got to see Thanksgiving too. Oh my God. It's so good. I don't want to say any more than that because it's so good. I don't want to spoil it. Like, you have to see Thanksgiving. I do want to see the Hunger Games as well, though. Honestly, whatever about what I was saying before. Got to see it. Shit. Thanksgiving, though. Fuck. Oh, it was so good. Loved it. One of my favorite horror films of the whole year. Really enjoyed it. Jordan's making a pretty good point here. The real question is, will Nev even care? I mean, where was the main cast when she got screwed out of her pay? I mean, to be fair, we don't know how much she was, how much she asked for, I guess, but still. Jordan, honestly, you make a good point. What I will say, though, is I think because the response after Nev, Nev had said some stuff about Scream 6. The rest of the cast had said some very positive things about Nev Campbell. And I don't know if you read this interview with Melissa Barrera. She was kind of talking about how, like, her and Nev had stayed friends after Scream 5. I thought that was really wonderful and wholesome. So I don't think I do feel like they have a bit of a connection. I do feel like they have stayed in touch and all that from my limited understanding. Obviously, I don't know either of these people in real life, but from what I've heard, it sounds like they keep in touch. They have some kind of connection still. I don't think Nev would be into it, even just for the personal side of things. I mean, Spyglass was like, yeah, we're not going to give you more money to be in this film when, Tom Cruise for Top Gun, guy was making like a shit ton of money. You're making a shit ton of money for that movie. And, you got to ask yourself, like, why are certain leads making a bunch of money for their respective movies where others are not? And I don't know what it is. It makes me sad that Nev wasn't in Scream 6. I still feel like she wasn't necessarily important to that story, but it does make me sad that she wasn't in it. And the fact that she didn't get a fair pay in her eyes, that makes me sad. And if they were to make another movie where she's the focal point, I hope she gets a fair pay, man. I hope she would get like the amount she feels that she's is deserving of. Words are hard, Jordan. What I will say though, I hope that if they approach her with like basically the same thing with Scream 6, that she says no, just for pure integrity, reasons of integrity, reasons for self-respect. I hope that ends up being the case, but who knows? Who knows what ends up happening? Diego is saying Chilean pesos. Yeah, it's not that. Dude, it's all good, man. Listen, I just appreciate the support, Diego. Thank you so much. But it's from the bottom of your heart. I appreciate that. You didn't even have to give me anything. I just appreciate you hanging out with me tonight, Diego. So thank you. Thank you, my friend. I really do appreciate the support, and I appreciate you hanging out. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I haven't heard back from Marcus. I don't know if he's still here or not. I would love for Marcus to come on stream. I don't know if you guys follow Marcus's channel. I shot him 6 times, but he's just wonderful. He's just such a great guy. I got to hang out with him last year at Monster Mania, and we talked about Scream and just, I don't know. We had a great time, just a great, like, one insane night. It was so much fun. Such a good guy. Subscribe to his page though, if you're not already subscribed. He's awesome. Mentor is saying, you're the best. You're the best, Mentor. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Really appreciate it. Shockwave Edits says, wow, can't believe I made it. Thanks for being here, dog. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Thanks for making it. We stand Marcus in this house. Absolutely we do. Yes, we do. We love Marcus. What else is going on? Talia is saying, I can't decide whether I want Sidney back or just a whole new story. I'm in the same boat. I would love a Sidney story that focuses on her, on her family and all that, and I feel like that would be fun and original. I don't know if that's gonna be a possibility. I really feel like after all of this news, I think the possibilities are slowly getting more and more limited, which makes me so sad. I really hope that's not the case. I really hope we do end up doing something with. I hope we make some kind of positive decisions moving forward, but it just doesn't seem to be that way. I don't know. It's crazy stuff. All right, everybody, I'm going to take like 2 seconds in the middle of the stream. to promote some stuff. I promise I'll be so quick. Sarah Campbell is saying, don't forget to subscribe to Jake's second channel. Check that out. Killboy Jack or Killjoy Jake 2. I'm posting a bunch of fun stuff over there, so check it out. I post a bunch of like behind the scenes stuff. I'm gonna post a review of Blue Beetle over there. I know nobody cares about that, but I fucking loved that movie. I can't believe more people aren't talking about it, if I'm being completely honest. One of the best superhero movies in years. I'm so happy with it. I have so much to say about it too, so I'm gonna post a review of that over there. Check that out. Second channel, go watch it, go subscribe. And then I also have a new channel, Jake Tyler. I'm still figuring out what to do with it. Subscribe to that too. And then I promise one more thing and then we're fucking done. And we're getting back to Scream Talk. But I have so much new merch at the store. Wes Craven hoodies, Ghostface beanies, this thing, that thing, and that thing. Oh my God, so much shit. And it's all on sale this month until the end of the month, which isn't just a couple of days. Use code November at checkout and you get 15% off your order, or was it 30%? You know what? I don't know. Go find out for yourself. Get yourself some merch, my friends, because it's on sale this month and it won't be on sale in like 4 days. So there you go. All right, I'm done. We're moving on. Jess is saying, anyone else think Jake should stream while we play zombies sometime, or is it just me? You know what? I'm just gonna have to do it, Jess. We're all gonna be live. We're all gonna be playing zombies, and I'm just gonna live stream on here. No one's gonna know what's going on, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be so much fun. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen for sure. That'd be so funny. Ella is saying, been rewatching now decade-old movies. The 2013 You're Next still holds up. Oh, Ella, I love that movie. That, you know, as much as I love that as a standalone, that could get a sequel, theoretically. It would have to be different people in the masks, obviously, with what the twist is in that movie, but why not? Why not get a sequel to that? We're doing sequels to everything nowadays. So why not get that? I will say it's always a gamble when you do a sequel to a movie that may not need a sequel. Some of them are good, some of them not so much. But I look at Orphan First Kill, a movie that should not be good. A movie that absolutely should not be good. And I'm like, I love this movie. I think this is so much fun. I don't know. So I'm down for sequels to get announced and hopefully be done well. Sometimes they're not, but sometimes they are. So I'm always down. I'm always down to try, but you know, sometimes they fail. That's okay. Jason Dyer's throwing $2 out there saying Marcus is the man and has epic content. Yes, he does. Yes, he absolutely does. Love his stuff, man. Love Marcus. Thanks for the $2, dude. I really appreciate you. What else is going on? I'd like to see Jake in Scream 7. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I would love to be the new Randy. I'd do anything to just BS about horror movies while everyone else is doing all of the work. That would that would be so funny. I'm so into that. Mike42 is saying everyone wants a Nev story, but I'd be cool if Landon did his own thing with a new core cast and a fresh motive. I doubt they'll move on from the legacy characters now in 7. I just think it'd be cool. I'm down for it too. I mean, like I was saying, I stick by what I was saying earlier. If they get the right people, it can work. If not, it could totally blow. But dude, you never know, man. I mean, you never know with the new cast if it's going to work, especially with Scream, which I can't stress enough is something you got to do right. You got to get it right or it's not going to work. And it's going to be tough, whatever they do next, to really sell it, especially if Spyglass is doing it. There's so much negative press with that studio right now. I mean, dude, since that announcement last week, I have seen so many Spyglass is shit memes. It's been insane. Like, I've never seen something like this from the Scream fandom. So much hate towards a studio. It's nuts, man. I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see if they end up doing it or not. And the same director for X and Pearl, so he def has the coin now. Ty West is in that. Yeah, he's in Your Next. He's like one of the first people to die, and he also he rips on the Ohio film scene, which I think is so funny. Like that made me crack up when on rewatch. I watched that maybe like 6 months ago. That's so funny. He's just like, yeah, I made a documentary in Ohio. You know, it was I'm a filmmaker, and he's ripping on Ohio filmmakers. Really funny stuff. I thought that was great. But you gotta love Ty West. I'd love to see him make more slashers, especially after X and Pearl that were just so fantastic. Bought the KJJ coffee mug for Bloody Mary and took over 4 months to get. What? It took 4 months? Teespring fucking sucks, man. I think I gotta do my merch through a different place. I'm really sorry about that, Mastermind Killer. That fucking blows. Damn. Teespring, I don't know. I've heard some nasty things about them, and that's unfortunately not the first time I've heard that it took a long time to get stuff. I don't know. I might be considering changing merch stores if that's going to be the case. Damn. I'm really sorry about that. That blows. Eric Cartman is saying, hey, Jake, I want to let you know that Francis Lawrence, the director of The Hunger Games, just confirmed in a recent interview that he will direct an adaptation of The Long Walk. I'm very down for that. I feel like we've talked about this before, Eric. I can't remember. But I'm so down for this. I love The Long Walk. It's a very underrated story. I would love to see this done really well. It's super scary. If you haven't read it, it's a killer Stephen King story. I recommend it. I don't want to say any more than that. If you haven't read it, just look into it. Go check it out. I'm so down for this, Eric. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. The Long Walk, done by the Hunger Games guy. Okay, see him step into horror. I wonder if he's done anything else horror related. Is Hunger Games kind of horror, like survival horror? I guess maybe a little bit. I think so. Ty Lee is throwing $5 out there. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, my friend. Saying, if you were hired to write a new Nightmare Scream, who would be Ghostface? All characters besides the core four. Would you have one of the OG cast be Ghostface? Yes. Oh my God, yes. If I was, I think I don't know if I've said this on stream before or not, but the first thing I would do in the opening scene is I would kill either Billy or Stu. And I know that's so controversial, like great characters to have in your movie, but that's immediately saying from the get-go, it's not gonna be the same shit as the original movie. Like, I think Skeet Ulrich is my opening kill if I'm writing this. Because it can't possibly be the same thing. Stu's the accomplice too. Like, I feel like killing Stu in the opening wouldn't have the kind of impact that I'm looking for. Killing Billy, though, would. Like, Skeet's in his mansion in LA or whatever, and he gets a phone call from Ghostface, and he's like, okay, is this another prank call? Like, dude, come on, the movie's 25 plus years old now. Come on, leave me alone, dude. And then he gets attacked by Ghostface. I would make it like, honestly, I think I would probably make the killer Drew Barrymore, just because I think that would be so funny. Like think about the reversal there. You know what I mean? To have her be the killer when she was the first to die in the original film. Is that too telling with my opening scene? Maybe, but this is me talking off the cuff. I would want to do things like have the original cast all interact with characters that they didn't interact with in the previous film. That would be the big thing I would want to do with that movie. And maybe introduce some new characters too. Like maybe they're all, going to a reunion for Scream, like in universe. Something along those lines. And that's why they're all together. And then one of them is killing everybody. I mean, you could even have like, once again, if we're playing with reality, it's not an exact one-to-one. You could almost say something like, Drew Barrymore didn't have the big career after the 90s or something. Once again, this is fictional. And then that's her motive is you guys all blew up in popularity and I was just the opening kill. So now I'm going after all of you. That could be so fun. I don't know. I that's what I would do with a new Nightmare Scream is twist reality a little bit, make it something crazy. She could complain about her talk show. She's like, I'm stuck doing this talk show now and all of you guys are starring in movies. I don't know, something like that. I would want to distort reality just a little bit or heighten it or make it crazy or whatever. And almost make it a movie where it's self-deprecating on all the people from the original Scream. Nothing malicious, obviously, but just a little, poking fun at some of these people. New Nightmare does that. I mean, let's be honest. But just make it even crazier. Why not? Ty, though, thank you so much for the $5. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I'm so down for this movie. Have the entire original cast there, maybe some new characters as well. Have them be, red herrings too. Why not? I don't know. There's a lot of fun things that we could do. A lot of fun things we could do with that. Mentor is saying, I love your content and I make amazing content like yours. Very nice. I'll have to check out your page, my dude. I don't know what you make, but it looks like you're talking about wrestling, perhaps. That's cool. I hear that people are losing their minds over someone named CM Punk. I don't Listen, I don't even know who that is. I know nothing about wrestling, but I see everyone sharing it on my feed, and I'm like, hell yeah. I don't know what's happening, but let's go. let's run it. I like getting excited for other people. So it's very good stuff. Jake asked JT who he sends merch through. I'm in England and got a hoodie he sent for my birthday in less than 3 weeks. JT. Okay, shit. Fourth Wall is also a good merch store. I'm considering it, let me tell you. Teespring, I have had very bad experiences with them so far, if I'm being honest. I hate to say that too, but y'all give me some good recommendations. I'm writing all this stuff down, actually. I'm not even kidding. I'm writing this all down right now. I'm like, I should do something about that. If I'm being honest, YouTube, if you want YouTube advice, it's really about continuous improvement. Like, if you can find ways to improve every aspect of what you do constantly, you will be successful. It's really just about that. It's really about like what's an aspect to my page. Every week I want you to ask yourself, what is an aspect to my page that I can improve upon, and improve that. And if you do that, you'll win. You'll win YouTube. You'll be great. Sarah Campbell has gifted 2 Killjoy Jake memberships. I really appreciate that, Sarah. To MMA Russi, a name I love, and Yurdy G. Oh shit. Well, that's awesome, man. Sarah, thank you so much for the support as always. I really appreciate you. And welcome Yurdy G, speaking of which, my favorite rapper. What's up, dog? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Olaf the Snowman is here too. My favorite snowman is here. My favorite rapper. You guys are awesome. I love all you guys. Olaf is saying, what's good, my guy? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Yes, I ate so much I almost threw up. It was so good. I love Thanksgiving food. I wish every day was Thanksgiving. That would be great. Because holy fuck, I could eat an endless amount of stuffing and turkey. Jesus Christ. I hope yours was also great, Olaf. I got to see my wonderful family. Hopefully you did too. And yeah, thanks for being here, dog. Appreciate you. Don't melt. It's your fucking season though, dude. It's cold as fuck outside. You should be fine now. A couple of months ago, not so much, but glad you're here now, man. Yurdy G throwing $5 out there. Again, thank you so much for the support. Saying since Spyglass messed up Scream 7, they should have Sid and Mark be attacked at the same time as the Core 4. Ooh. You could almost do a movie that takes place simultaneously with Scream 6, where it's Sidney and Mark like hiding out in the woods or whatever. And they're getting attacked while all the shit is happening in New York. That could be really cool. I'm so down for that. That would be a lot of fun. I'm really not against that. Once again, Spyglass is going to have to do some crazy ass kissing if they're going to make that happen, but maybe. I don't know, man. You never know where these things go. In a couple of months, the conversation's going to be so different, and that's what I think is so interesting about all this. I don't know. I hope something good comes from all this, man, but I'm so worried, dude. It seems like they really messed up the franchise, but hopefully not. Yurdy G, thanks for the $5 though, my dude. I really do appreciate you. Luddy Network is here. The legendary dude with a flamethrower. Appreciate you, Luddy. Thanks for being here. I'm never going to not bring up the flamethrower thing with you. I hope you know that. For those who don't know, Luddy sent me a flamethrower in the mail, and it's still the craziest thing I've ever received in my entire life. I still can't believe it. I am the proud owner of a flamethrower, though. I thought I'd throw that out there. Anyways, Madison is saying, this may be controversial, but I hate turkey. It's pretty controversial. Not gonna lie. You hate turkey? What? You haven't had good turkey, is what I think. Must have hated Thanksgiving. Damn. Shockwave is saying, not gonna lie, we need Red Right Hand too. Dude, like, I'm thinking about it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm trying to make this new slasher happen that I'm writing. I'm so excited for it. For those who do know about it, which is only a select few, holy shit. It's gonna be so much fun if we can make it happen next year. I really hope so. But we're gonna need some cash if we're gonna do it. But I would love to make this new thing happen. It would be so much fun. And I hope you all will join me on this crazy journey, just like we did with the first Red Right Hand. So it's going to be a short film this time. It's not going to be like a full-length movie because holy shit, I'm never making a full movie again for $5,000. But I think I can make an epic short film for like $5,000 though. So hopefully we're able to do it next month, or not next month, but a couple of months from now. And I'll fill you guys in on it in a little bit. Very soon. Very soon we'll be talking about it. What's going on here? Sorry, I'm reading so many things all at the same time. Overstimulation is crazy. Olaf is throwing $5 out there. Thank you so much to my favorite snowman, saying, so I feel with the current situation with Scream, the best place for them to go now is to bring back Stu. Mine was great, man. I'm chilling. Nice, dog. Good. I'm so glad you're not melting. That's the big thing. Honestly, and I said this in my video that I posted recently about it, I wouldn't be so shocked if they were like, yeah, we're gonna bring back Stu because people want that. That would be cool. My opinion on it is I just don't think they should bring him back. I feel like that ruins one of the most fun. It ruins one of the most fun aspects to Scream. Sorry, everybody. I'm still getting over a cold. I have this is so gross, but I have so much mucus all in here in my face. So that's why I keep stopping and stuttering. But with them kind of grasping at straws, trying to make something work with Scream 7, I imagine that this is something that they're definitely bouncing around in the writer's room, is bringing back Stu and, because that would be exciting for some fans. I don't know. I think that ruins one of the most fun aspects to Scream, which is bringing a new character into the fold with a brand new motive every single time. So I feel like if you lose that, it's just not a Scream movie anymore. We've turned it into something else. So I don't know, man. I think that the moment something like that happens is a new era of Scream, which it kind of loses the fun aspects of the movies from the past. But who knows? Who knows what happens? Who knows what'll happen next? I really hope that they don't go this route, but what I will say is it's absolutely a possibility. I promise you it's a possibility. Whether you love this or not, bringing Stu back would not be that crazy. Honestly, I'm thinking about making a video about why this is a possibility at this point. With Matthew Lillard being in the most successful horror movie of the entire year, where he basically reprises the role of Stu Macher. That's not a spoiler, by the way. If you've seen the trailer, you know what's going to happen at the end of that film. It's a possibility, dude. Matthew Lillard is popping once again. He's going through this renaissance. I could see it. I could see it happening. I hope they bring him. I hope they bring Matthew back and he's like a whole new character, though. That would be so easy to do, and it just would not be that jarring, I don't think. He looks so different than his much younger self in the original Scream. I don't know. He's got a beard now. I don't know, man. I really think that could work. But just my opinion. Olaf, thank you for the $5 though. I really do appreciate it. Oh, Luddy is saying, how's your not getting into detail video going? You have an estimated completion time for us. Yeah, so to not get into detail about the flamethrower thing, if that's what you're talking about, I'm working on a short film that I was just talking about that we'll have some interesting things be a part of it. So, oh my God, I'm dying over here. I'm so sorry, everybody. Woo! My face feels like it's on fire for some reason. Don't get sick. It is not fun. What I'll say is, if everything goes according to plan, which it never does, you should see something by next spring. But I don't know. Who the fuck knows, dude? I don't want to make promises I can't keep, but I would just love to. I would love to have something out by then. That's the goal that I'm working towards right now. But who knows? Who knows, man? Oh my God, I think I gotta get off the air, everybody. I'm so sorry. I can't even breathe right now. Every time I go to breathe in my nose, I'm like, oh, I'm dying. Oh shit. All right, well, unfortunately, I'm ending the stream early, but you know what? Because of that, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. It's sometime when all this is not going on. I'll stream later in the week, I promise. But oh my God, it has been a blast talking with all of you guys. I really hope that, in conclusion, I really hope that we get something figured out with Scream 7. I really hope it happens. I would love more of these movies. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I feel like the Scream franchise can go on forever. I really do. But that's not going to happen if the studios keep making crazy decisions like how they are. So I don't know. Let's hope something good comes from all of this, but I'm scared. I'm scared as fuck. Let's make this happen. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you all for the support too. It has been just a blast talking with all you guys about this, and thanks for keeping it civil too. That's something it's so important to me that we don't fight in the chat despite our differences in opinions, and I'm very proud of all of you for not making it political. Thank you. I was so worried I was going to go live and everyone was going to start bringing that up, and I was going to be like, oh man, I can't talk about that. I don't know. But thank you so much for keeping it movie related. I really appreciate it. The positivity in the chat has been fantastic as well. So thank you. Thank you all so much for that. Absolutely love talking with you guys again. And as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. Peace out.